Today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. Today I have 5 seeds for Minecraft 1.19.2 that are based off of requests from you guys in my comment section. So thanks to everyone who takes the time to give me ideas for seeds to feature in my videos. Be sure to let me know which one of the seeds you see is your favorite. This is recorded in Java Edition. Please remember the terrain with biomes will be the same, but structures like villages or ancient cities are in different places on Bedrock Edition. Now let's listen to a word from our sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for anyone who loves learning and wants to explore their creativity and learn some new skills. It's an awesome place to invest in yourself and your personal growth. If you're looking to learn a specific skill, Skillshare is the perfect place to start. From things like getting better at video games all the way to learning Minecraft modding, you can find classes that will match your goals and interests. You can easily just search for topics on the site that you are interested in. For me, I wanted to learn a bit more about creating content, so I took a class called YouTube Success, Script, Shoot, and Edit with MCPE, also known as Marquez Brownlee. It was a quick 11-part series that helped me better prepare my future YouTube videos. It's actually really useful, and I'll be sure to use some of the tips while creating videos in the future. And Skillshare gets even better when you realize it's ad-free. There are new classes added each week, and it now has subtitles in Spanish, French, Portuguese, and German. Skillshare has so graciously offered a special deal for you all too. The first 1,000 people to use the link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. So check out Skillshare today. Let's get started with a request by DLR asking about fWhip's 1.18 hardcore seed. Well, lucky for you, fWhip actually shared the exact seed at the start of that series, and I can share exactly that. This is actually a terrific seed too. The terrain around spawn looks pretty incredible. That includes this wonderful looking mountain right over here. Just some beautiful jagged peaks. It's so awesome having terrain like this right next to the spawn point. There are some cave openings within the mountain, and we can see this leads all the way down to a deep dark biome. So that's definitely cool. It's a massive cave down here too. We can find some more mountain areas around spawn, including this frozen peaks area, and this area over here towards the north. That's also where we can find this village. The village looks really cool, generating at the bottom of the mountain. Just a nice little settlement for the villagers. Super close by is this pillager outpost. I'm not sure the villagers really want these guys as neighbors, but for you, there's loot at the top of the tower to collect. There's also a ruined portal nearby too, so that adds another useful place near spawn. And there's more loot here too. And finally, we can find another village over here too. I really just wanted to share this one because of the dripstone cave section here. I mean, it just looks so cool near the village. I mean, just look at this spot here. So very cool. But yeah, fWhip really did find an awesome seed for his hardcore series. Next up, Chukfei Chan asked about a seed that spawns in an old growth pine taiga and has a village nearby, and a mansion less than 1,000 blocks from spawn. Well, we can see that there's this old growth pine taiga right at spawn, so that checks off the biome aspect of the comment. And there's a village at spawn too, so there's the village request of the comment. I always like a nice spawn village. Right over here, there's another taiga village too, so I think that's pretty great. The more villagers, the merrier, I think. And then of course, they wanted a mansion near spawn too. As I always do, I'm giving you the coordinates right to the front entrance. On the bottom floor, I found alleys. On the middle floor is this arena room, which has some loot. And on the top floor, there is this hidden spider spawner room. Within the taiga around spawn, you can see some azalea trees, which means there's lush caves. This is my favorite section of Lush Cave. Lush caves are just beautiful. I don't think I'll ever get over how much I like lush caves. So yeah, there's that mansion village seed. Alright, for this seed, Middle of the Night simply asked for a mega ancient city. I think I can do that. The spawn of this seed is amidst some frozen peaks. I actually think that down below would be an amazing place to build. Think of how wonderful a building would look with the mountains as a backdrop. Now let's get to the ancient city. This place here indicates one ancient city center, but the comment wanted a mega ancient city, so let's travel this way to find another one. Again, this indicates another ancient city, so that makes 2 of them. But that's not mega enough for me, so let's travel over here and find this one. So we get 3 ancient cities all connected to each other. But why stop at 3? Let's travel over here and find one more. Yeah, 4 ancient cities all under the spawn area of this seed. We can see so on the map here. I think 4 ancient cities connected to each other classifies as a mega ancient city if you ask me. Actually kind of mind-blowing having this right underneath spawn. Back above ground, I just wanted to share this location within the mountain. Adding this massive dripstone cave to spawn just makes the seed even more special. And there's another section of dripstone cave here too. How awesome is that? This seed just gets better and better. And finally, below the spawn mountains, there's a village here. It's kind of in that spot I said would be a nice building spot earlier. Pretty cool place for it to generate, and a pretty cool seed overall. In this request by Ricky Witzer, we are looking for a meadow seed. So yeah, we've got a meadow biome at spawn for this seed. And as you can see, the meadow biome is actually really big. On that point, here's the map to show you just how big the biome is. Directly under spawn is this ancient city, so that's pretty cool. Definitely worth checking out when you get the chance. Towards the south of the seed, we can find these ice spikes. There's really not the tallest ice spikes here, but still unique nonetheless. Over here is this little frozen peaks and snowy slopes area. Directly underneath is another ancient city. One more place to check out in the seed for sure. This just makes the seed better overall. Right over here, we can find a village near spawn. It's really not the most exciting of villages, just a small little meadow village. And right next to the village is this ruined portal, just filling up this meadow with structures. Here's the loot I found. And over here, there's a pillager outpost. Along with the tower, it has a tent, a log collection, and some pumpkin scarecrow targets. And of course, there's the loot at the top of the tower. The outpost has a village next to it too. This village comes with a blacksmith building with loot inside of it. There's also a tannery building with some bread, and another tannery building over here with some leather armor. And finally, underneath here, we can find another ancient city. So that's 3 ancient cities underneath the meadow spawn area. That sounds pretty great to me. So if you want a seed with a big meadow biome at spawn, this is one to check out for sure. And to finish off this video, I'm actually using these 2 comments, with one looking for a blacksmith village and the other looking for a fortress and soul sand valley within the nether spawn. The spawn of this seed is within a plains biome that's surrounded by forests and water. It's actually a decent place for a nice little spawn town. The spawn village is kind of already a start to that small town perhaps. The village has a ravine that runs into it, and within the village is a blacksmith building. And the loot I found inside was actually really great. I'm going to create a nether portal right at the spawn point of this seed. It leads right to the soul sand valley. There's also basalt deltas nearby too. And we can also find a crimson forest not too far away. So the soul sand valley may not be quite as big as the comment wanted, but it's still a decent size overall. You may have also noticed that the nether fortress is right at spawn too. Most of it actually generates in the basalt deltas. However, if you go over here, you can find it in the soul sand valley too. I like the little fossil generating at the bottom of it. Right next to where we spawned in is a ruined portal. So that's just a nice addition to this nether. Plus, there's some loot here. And finally, I just wanted to point out that there's this part of the fortress here with the blaze spawner. This is a really convenient spot for it. It's nice and open for you, and it's right near where we got into the nether. The nether for this seed is absolutely incredible, and the overworld is pretty awesome too, with a spawn village. So that does it for this one. Check out my blog for all the coordinates locations shown in this video. Thank you to everyone who comments seed recommendations. Be sure to check out the link below and take advantage of being one of the 1,000 people to get a free trial to Skillshare. To see more Minecraft seeds, click the video that is on screen. If you would like to help me out, feel free to leave a like on this video. For more Minecraft videos, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for all of my future videos. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm out of here. See ya.